sending in a few. 3, 2, 1. This is going to be Denial's advantage bomb. Looks like he's looking at the black page for that extra advantage. And Piano Paradox has duplicated. So, and of course, the best module in the game, Crazy.
It was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats.
I think this will be a very interesting bomb.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room.
Looks like Triple Turn is the staff pick. Very similar to Password. In fact, it actually looks the exact same until you submit, which will not strike you because it's Triple Turn, but will take you to another page.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Looks like off Daniel's list is going to be Crazy, Chord Progressions, the black page. I'll have to wait for him to turn the bomb. But Crazy is a very needy module. At one point, it just becomes impossible to solve. Crazy being a module where you have to spend, I believe, 20% of the bomb's time with it selected. 4 operands and Mahjong coming out of V-Flyer's list.
A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
Good choice doing Mahjong or the black page while looking at Crazy, which do not require it to be selected to solve.
Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room.
Off Denial's list, we have Dossier Modifier, Chord Qualities, Harmony Sequence, and Piano Paradox. Off V-Flyer's last module, we have Cruel Dial Trial.
A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats.
Now, Crazy has actually not been solved in the league yet, at all, not on one single bomb. I'm honestly surprised they even allowed it, considering how crazy it is.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy.
It's like Daniel knows the chord by heart.
A rubber room with rats.
Doesn't even need to look at the manual, I suppose.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats
Well,
make me
at
crazy.
least not to know the name of the chord.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats.
D at 9.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats.
I do want to look at Daniel's way of writing Edgework. It looks like he has the serial number split into 2, and he has his indicators organized by if they're lit or not.
And rats make me crazy.
And instead of using the popular brackets or parentheses for writing down ports, he just writes empty? Well, to be fair, there are no ports. Maybe he just writes empty for port plates that are empty. Doing Mahjong.
This what if you window? Okay, alright. 6. 3. Frankly, I cannot do that yet. 6 with 5 wheel is.
Now, Mahjong is a module where you cannot, where you're trying to pair up tiles and get rid of them. But an important rule is
9. No, 6 with.
You can. Two important rules. You cannot choose tiles which have other tiles on top of it, even partially, and there is and its left or right edge has no adjacent tile.
Can't believe it.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room.
This D at rats.
And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was
Knows
crazy
the
once.
chord
They locked me in a
offhand.
room.
Let's see.
A rubber room with rats.
So this is my
And rats make me crazy.
F.
We might get a bomb solve. Looks like piano paradox is pretty
We
good.
have
And it seems that he's on a good pace if it weren't for the 2 strikes.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber
9.
room with rats. And rats make
And
me
we
crazy.
have
Crazy. I was crazy once.
7. 6. 5. 1. 2. And then 3. 1. 1. 2. So we want difference at 4 across. What's the total actually? So we have 16.9, and this is 15, this is we have 36, 37, so we're on 18 in each direction. So 9, we need a 9 in this somehow. 2, 6, 1. 6, 1. This is 14. The 9 with 2 and 3.
Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats.
3,
And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy?
2
I was
and
crazy
1.
once. They locked me in a room.
2,
A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
1.
They locked me in a room.
1.
A rubber
3.
room with rats.
Yeah.
And rats make me
1,
crazy.
1.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats.
Yep,
Rats
okay.
make me crazy.
So this is 7, 18, this
They locked me in a room. A
way
rubber
too many.
A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me
So
in a
we
room.
should get
A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
2
Crazy, I was
compared
crazy
to
once.
3.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats.
Okay,
And
so
rats
this
make me crazy.
2,
Crazy, I was crazy once.
3.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room with
Okay,
rats.
6, 15, 18, okay, now we have 11, 18, then we have 15, 18, and we have, okay, so that should fit.
It's like cool boss
My
round,
third,
this
this is
5 minutes,
Um,
2 strikes, to do crazy and triple
triple
turn,
turn.
and I believe the black page looks like crazy assault actually.
Okay, 9.
That's a very good thing.
Equals to A.
Triple turn being a staff pick that
No.
I actually put.
Um,
Very
okay,
non-problematic. It's a very trustworthy
LR, LRT.
password module, I'd say.
No, no Q, K, K, R, we have EIO, O S E roses, and then looking to right, HOR. 4, 5, 6. 8, so we have 2, 3, 4.
Triple term solved. There's one module left in piano paradox, which I trust that Daniel can do it right.
What module is not done? Oh, this was
Black.
11 to. This was 13 to.
Oh, it looks like he was just holding it,
Okay,
and now it wants piano paradox. And that is a solve with 222 left. Welcome to the neutral bomb. Looks like Cruel Dial Trial has been duplicated. Denial getting edge work. Looks like our bosses are Remember Simple, and that seems to be it. Our staff pick being Light Cycle. Off Daniel's list, we have Remember Simple, Band Boozled, like. Hold on.
This is A, pin shifted forwards 11.
Sorry about that. Looks like Daniel is looking at Band Boozled again. Pretty cool. One of the... Well, actually, I'd say this is like one of the harder spin-off of Bamboozled Again modules.
Oh.
Easiest being Scramboozled, and then Ramboozled. And of course, then you have Bamboozled and the all-encompassing Bean Boozled Again.
Should be N. First gone back 7, forwards 29. In A, back 7 from A. What? There is no other word that does this. What is this? This is A. Then it's forwards 11. This is A. No, this is G. Back 6. That's A, and then this is B.
It appears that the word is grand piano, but it looks like Daniel has realized something that I do not understand.
No.
Maybe there's a faulty loop.
It comes straight after. I actually don't know what's going on. This shouldn't be happening. G. Oh, what? That's a double letter there. Okay, and this goes D O O D I D. Oh, fucking. It's got control break with B. Okay, R. So D went to R. So it is 14 D.
I'm just gonna read their lists.
Digital.
Daniel has Bamboozled again, which we see. The Black Page, broken guitar chords, chord progression, chord qualities. Those are 3 modules with chord in them. Crazy, dossier modifier, green hexabuttons, harmony sequence, piano paradox, remember simple, security council, solve shift, stable time signatures, and synesthesia. He actually has the most bosses out of everyone, which being 4 compared to others, which is the second most being 1, which has a 3-way tie. V-Flyer has 24, Aquarium, Binary Shift, Cruel Dial Trial, Fast Boolean Venn Diagram, 4 Operands, Logic Plumbing, Mahjong, Multicolored Switches, Password Hexaterminals, Pokemon Sprite Cipher, Raster Prime, Shikaku, Spilling Paint, and X-Ray or EXO. Daniel vetoed Spilling Paint, while V-Flyer vetoed Security Council, which seems to be a very popular veto.
I can't believe this.
Ooh, looks like 5 minutes has passed, and that Bamboozled again still is not solved. And actually, it looks like the word was sousaphone and not grand piano.
Okay, so this is supposed to be a D. It's actually, yeah, it is useless. So forward, D went to G, which is forward 4. What are you talking about?
Very bold strategy, going for longer modules instead of what most people will do, which is
on a 7.
Go for the shorter ones before heading to the long ones.
And it was even. Hello?
Oh, that is a heartbreaker. Because Bamboozled
Okay,
does.
I don't care.
Oh, looks like he's just. Well, I guess that's all.